Hey my everythings, I hope that you all are doing well. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you would like to get notified anytime that new reads are being posted, please feel free to subscribe and also hit that notification bell so that you can get those notifications, okay? This read is going to be for Pisces. And seeing that the spirit of true self is seeking security from some type of injury. Maybe you've been injured, or maybe someone else has been harmed or hurt, and there may be like a resolve or something coming to an end, or like you getting some type of like healing, protection, something like that, right? Or yeah, that's just kind of like what I'm seeing. It's like you could be seeking security from how you may have gotten hurt or harmed in the past. And then like maybe you getting paid back for it. Maybe some type of compensation is going to be given to you for something. Because I'm seeing that surrounded in it is like I'm filled with excitement. Okay? And then I'm also seeing inside the sun. So it's like you're filled with excitement inside of the sun, like your soul. And the security that you're seeking from maybe compensation of like where it is, how you've been hurt, or how someone has hurt you. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. So the cycle of this read is specifically being influenced by the planet Saturn. Saturn goes through an orbital cycle every 30 years, and Saturn influences the experience of karmic lessons. So you going through karmic lessons, being challenged with karmic lessons, and then overcoming them, okay? I'm also seeing that it's being influenced by the planet Mercury. Mercury goes through an orbital cycle every 88 days. So that's like what, almost 3 months. Mercury has to do with the influence of keeping track of things, writing, the actual essence of writing, recording things, making reports, data collection. Mercury is also closely associated with the Chariot card, so a sense of determination, right? And resilience. Then I'm also seeing that the element that's influencing the cycle of this read pretty strongly is the element fire. Fire is closely associated with the influence of the western wind and a sense of dialogue, vibration, the planet Saturn, right? Also the planet Mars. Mars goes through an orbital cycle every 2 years. Mars influences the experience of politics and a sense of responsibility, as well as the element fire influences the sense of creativity and muses. So I am seeing, the shock card. Shock represents some type of sudden change, shocking news, surprise, an epiphany, transformation. I know that a lot of people have been going through like a sense of shock, not just with the elections, considering the fact that the element fire has been happening. The element fire is involved with the cycle of this read. So there is a sense of dialogue that's constantly happening. It's like happening. Kind of wanted to come out before I could say what I was trying to say. Yeah. So yes, the dialogue, conversations that are taking place nowadays, you know, are a lot of them are associated with the shock from the elections that have just taken place, as well as other things that are going on right now, right? I'm also seeing the card for the dragonfly, where there is some influence of the experience of like being lighthearted, a sense of adaptation because things are changing, finding things out and recognizing change, and certain things coming to an end, certain things coming to the light, and also being able to heal. I'm also seeing a card for poker face. Poker face card is representing taking a chance, so maybe taking a leap of faith, having hope, right? Then that sense of shock that has been happening could be in alignment with that. Also taking risks, weighing out your options, not really telling people what it is that's going on with you, not showing your hand, or maybe some type of gambling, okay? I'm also seeing the Phoenix card. The Phoenix card representing a new phase, a certain type of rekindling, representing growth, a changed mind aspect, way of thinking, as well as a rise from the ashes. So in whatever kind of way you may have felt like you've fallen short, or there was some type of harm or injury that happened in the past, and you seeking security over it, I am seeing that there is a sense of shock. Also with in alignment with someone taking a chance, taking a risk, viewing or overviewing your options, or you making a decision. And this dragonfly and phoenix energy with things coming to the light, finding certain things out, being lighthearted and welcoming change, okay? If you're not familiar with how it is that I do my reads, I do them based on time that has been offered or is available to me for me to be able to share the message with you. So thank you. The time that have been offered to me is the Emperor card. With the Emperor card, I'm seeing someone that has like a lot of creativity, someone that's super innovative and is admired and honored for their ability to operate in that kind of energy. Like I said, there is the western wind that's strong during the cycle of this read, strongly influencing the cycle of this read, right? And that has to do with the essence of creativity, conversation, dialogue. So thank you for offering me the Emperor energy. This energy was received as like intelligent and smart and brainy and bright and lively, okay? So thank you for that. The energy that I see you in for the cycle of the read is the Hermit card. With this Hermit card, it recognizes a time where you're like highlighting time to yourself, time to focus on yourself, right? Highlighting your mountain peaks, understanding what your valleys were, recognizing how it is that you've grown from them is what I'm seeing, okay? And this Hermit energy, you're being received as dainty and delicate. So like you're giving yourself grace because you know that there's a possibility that you are vulnerable, maybe more now than you've ever been, right? And especially because of how maybe your feelings were hurt, right? Or you were actually physically hurt, or some type of harm happened in the past. And because of the way that things have happened during the cycle of this read, you are in an energy of like highlighting what your mountain peaks have been, like I just said, understanding and accepting the valleys that you went through, and acknowledging how it is that you've learned and grown and matured, really, right? And deciding what direction it is that you want to go in, okay? So you are being received in this energy as like delicate and fragile, and you know, you needing grace, and also very like clean and not nasty and not mean, like just kind and graceful, because that's the kind of energy that you need during this time, okay? The emotions and the specific messages that are associated with the overall read is that someone is in admiration of you, or for you to be in an energy of admiration of all. Hey. Or for you to be in an energy of admiration of all that is you. Okay. Seeing that. For you not to feel fatigued. For you not to be confused. For you to feel courageous or to be brave. For you not to be enraged, or for you not to feel enraged. There's someone that's like way too busy, or you may feel like you're super busy, for you not to be disappointed. There's someone that's interested in you, or you're interested in something or someone. For you not to feel suspicious. For you not to feel incapable. Ooh. For you to be and to feel delighted, right? And for you also to feel loving, or that someone feels loved by you, okay? I mean, to go from admiration to loving and back, or, you know, or loving to admired, it is quite a journey. And then also all of those other emotions that may have not been so great, like maybe you felt incapable, or maybe you felt disappointed, right? Or maybe you felt fatigued, though you also felt courageous, right? You also felt like delighted. And I'm just seeing, you know, like all of these good things and the bad things, or the challenges and the victories, are all a part of the human experience. And so even as you have inherited the things that are not so great, you've also inherited the good. And that's because it takes humans to make humans. As far as like the imperfections and the challenges, and all human beings are not made without God source energy. And so since they're made with God source energy, you also have the strength and the ability to overcome those challenges, right? So be encouraged, feel loved, right? Because there are a lot of people that admire you, or your spirit guides want you to be in an energy of admiration and to feel welcome here, okay? So let's get into the read. In the past position during the cycle of this read, I am seeing the World. So that means that everything that has happened in the past has happened for a reason. You were in alignment with what it is that you were supposed to be going through, whether if it was a challenge or a success, pretty much, right? I am seeing that you were in this World energy as intelligent and not dysfunctional, so on the right path pretty much. Then I'm seeing that you were in the Queen of Swords energy, so this could either represent that you were the Queen of Swords, or the Queen of Swords is someone that was in your life. Queen of Swords is someone that don't take no mitt from nobody. This is someone that sets boundaries, right? Someone that has rules in place and is honored with respect in their presence, okay? This is someone that is a leader, and probably, you know, the one of that people are admiring, or you know, they're admiring you, right? So this could either be someone that's in your life, or this could be you. And this is someone that's led by truth and justice, as the Queen of Swords is a governor of law, in a sense, right? This is someone that is being received as cosmic, limitless in her potential, in her abilities. And she's also like very soft and gentle. So it could be a male or a female. The gender is not specific. Just take it as it resonates, okay? Then I'm seeing the Empress card. This Empress energy is showing me like someone that is like the match for the Emperor. Like someone that is equally as innovative and creative and not limited in their ability to make a space safe and vibrant and welcoming, and yeah. The Empress energy like is someone that thrives in creativity. So I don't know if this is you or this is someone else. What I can say is this Empress energy is being received as like luxurious, like lavish, opulent. Though people don't feel like this Empress is charming. So even as, so they're showing me like there's like a sense of jealousy when it comes to this Empress energy, right? And I'm not projecting that people are jealous of this Empress, right? What I am saying is that this Empress energy is being received as like someone that's lavish, though everyone knows that the Empress is like super creative and innovative. And at the same time, this Empress is also being received as like someone that's not pleasing. So maybe this Empress energy, in this Empress energy, you're not like people pleasing, pretty much. Like, you're innovative, you're creative, you work well with other people, you're received as luxurious and lavish or whatever, though you don't people please. And so with that Queen of Swords energy, it's like somebody is seeing you as this creative, innovative version of yourself, though that Queen of Swords energy supersedes you, and sure enough is to protect you and defend you, because you have to let these people know that you do have a softer side, though you set boundaries. And you set boundaries because you are a creative, because you're a creative landmine. Like, you have the ability to exceed expectations, right? And some people may be a little bit threatened by that, and they may have been in the past. And so I'm seeing as it may have been hard for you in the Empress energy to be received as a, delightful because you weren't people pleasing. I'm seeing that you were in this Eight of Swords energy where there was a sense of like overwhelming emotional energy going on with this Eight of Swords. It's like there was so many negative emotions that were associated with what it is that you were experiencing between this Queen of Swords and the Empress energy. It could have been a friendship, it could have been a relationship or something like that. It could have been sisters, mother, daughter, whatever the dynamic is between this Queen of Swords and the Empress energy. It could be two different people, right? It could be you and someone else, or it could be you that transitioned into this Empress energy that was in this Queen of Swords energy, and how people were receiving you was emotionally overwhelming to the point where it made you or had you feeling stuck and bound, like you couldn't move forward. And with this poker face card, I am seeing where like maybe that's the energy of like you not showing your hand and you not revealing your true emotions in regard to certain things that were happening, because if you're not people pleasing all the time and you're setting boundaries, then are you being well received, right? And so with this Eight of Swords energy, I am seeing that you may have felt, like I said, emotionally overwhelmed because of things that have happened, though it was a time of transformation and transition. So then you were in the Moon energy, is what I'm seeing, where like you pulled back and you were in an energy of reflection, like right with that Hermit card for the overall cycle of the read. That's pretty much showing me that you just stayed to yourself for a second and you reflected on the memories of what your valleys were, what your peaks were during that time of transformation and alignment with the world energy, and being in the Queen of Swords energy and being in the Empress energy, right? And how emotionally overwhelming or maybe even draining that it probably was. And then also recognizing the emotions that were associated with certain memories and how it is that you grew in spiritually matured. Okay, so with this moon energy, you are being received as like satisfying, or that the time that you had in the moon energy was satisfying, right? As well as it was a little bit out of the ordinary, right? The things that you went through, the challenges that you overcame, the time that was necessary to reflect and gather what you've learned from it all, right? A little bit out of the ordinary, though also delightful. Okay. So then towards the end of the cycle of the read, I'm seeing that you were in this Ace of Pentacles energy. With this Ace of Pentacles energy, it's showing me that there was a financial offer that was made to you. Yeah. So some type of job offer, some new financial opportunity or adventure that you're getting ready to go on is what I'm seeing with this Ace of Pentacles. This is a little bit of a spicy offer, okay? But I'm seeing it's going to add that spice to your life that's necessary with this new phase of this Phoenix energy, right? Maybe you're rekindling something like an old flame with the spicy card, and maybe you changed your mind about being vanilla. Maybe you want to be Ice Spice. Just kidding. So yeah, with this Ace of Pentacles, I am seeing that there's a new phase, there's a new financial opportunity, new ideas, everything is changing, and awesome things are happening, right? So towards the end of the cycle of this read, I am seeing the Ace of Pentacles being received as like an energy that's not shallow. So it's like an offer that came from a loving energy, right? Love comes from a deep space within us. And it's not temperamental. It's like not wishy-washy. It's an opportunity for something with longevity, something that comes from love, something that comes from admiration, something that is long-lasting and a little bit spicy. Okay? So the winds, that are associated with this read are the Eastern wind, where the soul is teaching the spirit of true self a lesson about perception in regard to your future. And that's that new with the Phoenix energy, the new phases, the new financial opportunity, things coming to the light, recognizing the time to heal when it comes to your future, bringing all of that into perspective, especially after whatever was shocking, right? Maybe the overwhelming emotions were shocking. Maybe the Ace of Pentacles with the new job opportunity or new financial opportunity, or it's the new money that's coming in, right? Is what's shocking. So in regard to the soul teaching the spirit of true self a lesson in regard to perception when it comes to your future, I'm also seeing that the soul is teaching the spirit of true self a lesson in regard to power with the southern wind when it comes to girlfriends. You could be the girlfriend, right? Or this is about your girlfriend, okay? So with that southern wind, I am seeing the girlfriend's card, and how girlfriends have a certain sense of power. It just is what it is, I suppose. Whatever the power is that the girlfriend has is related to you healing from some type of wound or injury or harm that was done in the past, okay? Then I'm also seeing that the soul is teaching the spirit of true self a lesson in regard to partnerships when it comes to the northern wind because of oxygen. So it's like you are the air that I breathe, right? Speaking of which, I'm going to share a short story about the power of love. Give me a second. So I am an independent government contractor. I go out and I do volunteer service work. And so one of the projects that I've most recently done was providing hospice care to a patient. One of my most recent patients had memory issues, and they were, on their way out. So I served in a memory center in a facility. In this facility, there were also other patients, right? And my patient used to have lunch around one of these other patients, and the other patient had like a strong case of emphysema. Like, she used to cough really, really, really bad throughout the whole meal, and to the point where it would make other people uncomfortable, right? So almost a few months goes past while I'm taking care of my patient, and there's the consistency of the other patients that are in the area, and this one patient that constantly coughs. I want to say maybe like a month or two into my service at this one specific facility, that her partner ended up moving into the same facility as her, right? So he comes there, and I'm just observing the connection and the difference, and like the power of love and how it can influence big changes, especially in regard to your health. So the spiritual bond that we have with others is more than what we think it is. So that's why I can speak to the power of a quote-unquote girlfriend, because I don't know what the physical condition was of the man before he got transferred to this facility. I can only speak to what I'm sharing with y'all now. So this guy comes to live in the facility with her, and all of a sudden there is no more coughing at lunch. When I tell you a really, really, really bad cough, I mean a really you know what I'm saying, like, are you all right? That kind of cough, right? And this is every day that I go to take care of my patient. And then the day that her partner moved into the facility with her, I mean, no more coughing. No more coughing at all. So the power of girlfriend's card could go both ways. Boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever it is. If it's love, it has the power to heal, is what I'm saying. Okay? And love is like oxygen to the spirit, and that means something for our future. So I can say that is the connection of all of these wins, and that's why it matters the way that it does. Don't let the spirit of confusion or loneliness or disappointment or any of those negative emotions that you were challenged with to harden your heart, so that you are not open to love. Because although it may not be the responsibility of someone else to help you heal, you still remaining open to love is that doorway and pathway where the light can enter and the healing comes naturally. So let's talk about your future. First, before we talk about your future, I am doing a fundraiser for my nonprofit organizational work, and my project is called Pathways to Purpose. So please check out that video real quick here. Hey my everythings, I hope that you all are doing well. So we have a goal. Do you know how I do the service projects like American Red Cross, Habitat for Humanity, working with FEMA? I'm in the recruitment process for a new government service project. That requires relocation, and your girl needs some money. So if you or anyone that you know is willing to help in the support or the move, I would greatly appreciate it. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe, because we only have a few months. I know it's like a last minute ask, though this is something that we really need so that everything can go out and make a difference, okay? Thank you so much, and I appreciate you all for supporting the channels. Bye! I want to thank you all so much for your support. Now let's get into the rest of the read. So the first card that I'm seeing for your future is the Four of Cups. This Four of Cups represents that there's a divine offer coming in. So even after you get the Ace of Pentacles, where there's a financial opportunity, some type of financial offering, maybe a settlement, some type of payback, something to start you off anew, right? You also have this Four of Cups, which is a divine offer in regard to something that you're passionate about, something that you'll love. It could be a love offer, right? Nonetheless, it does have something to do with your future. Remember that, okay? So whatever decision that you make, or whatever decision that you have made in the past, is the reason why this Four of Cups is coming in the future. Okay? So with this Four of Cups, you are being received as like flirtatious and not cheesy. So this could be like someone that is coming towards you that's a little bit flirtatious. It could be a love offer. It could be a job that you attracted to you. You know what I mean? That you're attracted to. Something like that. Maybe you're flirting with the universe. Who knows? Only you know. Regardless, the Four of Cups offer that is divine, that is coming to you in the future, is not a cheesy, it's not a corny one. It's definitely something that you've been wanting for a while. It's like a fulfillment of a desire that the universe is coming in to offer you. So congratulations. Then as far into your future as I can see is the Four of Rods. The Four of Rods is like, look at what we made, right? The Four of Rods represents stability and firm, strong foundation. You are not building upon a foundation that will fall beneath you. You are building, and you have been building up strong. Okay? So this is the next phase. I hope that you're ready for it. So with this Four of Rods, this is something that you are going to be loud and proud about, okay? This is like, I got my own new house, you know, I started my own business, I just got a new contract with a new vendor or partnership or whatever. This is like something that you're super excited about and you're loud and proud about, right? And you've been being low-key and keeping things to yourself for a while, so maybe it is a time to share the good news about what God did. Okay, so to you Pisces, I do send love, light, and healing energy, and I will see you all next time. Bye.